Y'all, so I'm back with another video. Period. Okay, so I'm gonna try this whole mukbang thing. So today I got some beef noodles. I know everybody eat chicken, but I like beef. So I got the new Fireball ramen new spicy beef flavor. I'm gonna go warm these up and then I'll be back. Hey y'all, so I'm back with my noodles. Period. Okay, so this was like, I'm trying not to waste no type of juice. This was like with the sauce on it before I mix it in. Oh, I want to show y'all, but I don't want the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna mix it. Oh, it's spicy already. I can smell it. Okay, so anywho, today I'm gonna be talking about The Bachelor. The Bachelor. Like, I don't know if a lot of people watch it, but that's my show. Like, I love Peter. Period. So let me y'all one down real quick. So The Bachelor is like, you know, people who want to find their wife or husband, but they basically like multi-date for a long period. Well, like a short amount of time. So this year's Bachelor is Peter. And he a pilot. And he's just like so gorgeous. But anywho, so the first day, it was 40 women. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at the noodles. Periods. Okay, but anywho, it's like 40 women come to the house. You know, they all gorgeous and beautiful with their different occupations and stuff. So, you know, like the first week, the first episode, it was chill. Wasn't nothing major happening. You know. So, like, they were showing ways to impress Peter and stuff like that. You know, like the first, like, little meet and greet. Everything was chill. Ooh, these spicy. Ooh. You know, everything was chill. Until the last girl came, which is his ex. His ex gonna sit up there and come in the first episode. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't come back. After you just dumped. After the way she had dumped him. Like, girl, no. So let's fast forward to week 2. You know, week 2 it was something. So, like, you know, everybody got their first one-on-ones, you know, like the little group dates. So, the first day, it was kind of like a little bit hectic, but like not too hectic. Since everyone wants to, you know, like get to know him and stuff like that, you know, like he wants to get to know them. And so, long story short, because the episodes, I watched it on Hulu. So the episode 2, it was 2 hours. So in them 2 hours, it already got hectic, like. So Hannah B and what's her name? I can't think her name, but I'll put a picture right here. And like, they was mad at each other because apparently Hannah B had, you know, like, opened up the champagne bottle that was placed out for her and Peter on their date outside. You know, she was livid and talking to her and calling her all sorts of names that I'm not gonna say. And she was mad. Hannah B was mad and she was crying and stuff. You know, Peter, he had went over there to comfort her and stuff like that. Like, she was extra, extra mad. Like, she called her the B word and went off. So then after that, they had their little group dates, which is like, the group date will make you feel type of way, which make me feel type of way if I was on The Bachelor, because I want to spend time with you. Got all these females liking on you, trying to love on you, trying to be your wife. I mean, they all trying to be his wife, but no, I'm trying to be your wife. Ooh, these spicy. So, you know, like Peter, he had went to investigate or whatever. He like, so I heard that you was talking about Hannah B and you said all these things and you're a bully. That's what he heard. That Hannah B had told him that the other girl had called her a bully. Which, she was a bully. Well, not a bully, but she shouldn't have said those things to her, because that was very mean. Like, y'all all grown, y'all all there for the same reasons. Shouldn't be, you know, over there trying to do the most. I mean, I understand everybody wants time with him. That's understandable. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So you've gotta interrupt somebody to get your point across. I mean, so now I'm on week 3. So week 3, like, it's still kind of hectic because Hannah B is still mad at, I want to say her name is Kelsey. Is still mad at Kelsey about the whole champagne bottle, which is understandable because, you know, she had that bottle for a very long time. She was waiting for a special moment. So in the scene, it was a whole nother champagne bottle, like in a different setup. So I can see why she was also mad, like, you may never just open my stuff. And she kept saying, oh, I didn't know that was for you. I didn't know that was for you. Which is understandable because, you know, it's a group of girls. They all talk amongst each other. And then it's another group of girls. They all talk amongst each other. So that probably ain't, you know, get that way yet. So they going back and forth. Still about situation. Crying and stuff like that. I think they settled it. Maybe. Yeah, I think they settled it. I do. So, these not for the week. So at this point, a lot of girls are mad because they're not getting time with Peter, and it's different interruptions that are occurring between girls in the household. So this is a whole new situation that happened. So Sydney had told Alea you know that she was being fake and she was being phony on the show. Like how she'd act one way in the house with all the girls rather than, you know, when you outside and the cameras are rolling and she had this high-pitched actual voice. And well, it's me. So, I mean, like, which is understandable. Like, people be acting fake all the time. So, I mean, like, I see where Sydney was coming from since, you know, like, who wants to be lied to or, like, not have this real person try to love them and, like, be with them? No, I need you to be honest and be real and tell me the truth. And be yourself. Like, why you finna act fake? Like, if I'm gonna be your wife or your husband, you have to keep it $100, 100. So after Sydney had told, you know, Alea she was crying and stuff like that, and, you know, she had went and talked to Peter, like, so you believe him over me? And, like, I mean, I was kind of feeling, you know, like, bad for her because, like, you got these people judging you and they don't even know you for real. Like, they only met you on their show and just for a little while. Like, oh, except for one girl that they had pageants together. Except for her. And, like, people need to mind their business. Like, she's gonna act fake on camera. She act fake on camera. Like, but I feel like, oh, excuse me. But I feel like generally, I feel like she really did like Peter a lot and had real feelings towards him. And this was a part, like, I didn't really like Peter for this part, but that's still my dog. I still love him. So, like, during the rose ceremony, he had sent her home, and, like, I wasn't really feeling that, because, you know, he was listening to everybody else in the household, and then, like, you know, you got all these feelings and things towards me, and then you just up and be like, oh, well, it's time for you to go home. Like, no. Like, him and his little feelings was acting a little bit wishy-washy. But that's fine. Because, you know, you got all these different females with all these different feelings and all these different emotions. And then you trying to pick who you really like, who you're not liking. So, like, sound like a headache. So week. I'm talking about week. Okay, so Alea did get sent home. And after that, so now we on week 4. Everybody mad about Alea. And, you know, it's gonna be some stuff and be some stuff going on. So then after that, you know, when it was time for the rose ceremony and stuff like that, everybody was going off like, she shouldn't be here. Why she here? She fake. We don't like her. Peter, you was acting wishy-washy. Going off. Just spazzing. So, during the rose ceremony, he sent her home. Like, don't play my feelings like that. You gonna sit up here and be like, oh, you can come back, and then now you gotta leave because of what everybody else said. Like, you could have maybe missed out on your wife, but more than likely, like, maybe she want the one, maybe she want the one. Sometimes you gotta go with your gut, you know. Sometimes you gotta go with your gut. So boom, we on week 4. Okay, so week 4. Okay, so week 4. Okay, so week 4. It's still getting a little bit hectic because everybody's not getting time with Peter. And you could tell by the time, like, who was Peter's favorite. Not remember. So I know at this point it's like 13 girls left. And after the elimination, all of them, they was kind of hugging each other and stuff. I'm like, Okay, so now we're on week 5, and I think they're in Costa Rica. Yeah, okay, so we're in week 5, and they in Costa Rica. And Sydney gets the first date, my girl. She gets the first date for being honest and true and blue. So her and Peter, you know, like they on the airplane and stuff. And then they had a little cute little picnic. And they just loving on each other and showing the world that they love each other. And well, I can't think of her name. I think her name is Kelsey. Kelsey was sad, like she was crying, and a lot of people was crying, and they were like still mad because, you know, they not getting their one-on-one dates, and like they always getting put in group dates, which is understandable. Like, do you like me or not? Like, does this show that you like me the least since I'm always in the group date and I haven't got my one-on-one time? Crazy. We on week 6, and I haven't seen the episode. I think I missed it, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see it on Hulu. But apparently, Kelly she's showing out, baby girl. She's showing out from the previews. So, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna call this the Bachelor series. So, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more from me.